think it's on. Well, gosh, I have 2 kids. And that first year was great.
First year as a dad, wow. Everything's new. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm scared. Going to the hospital, right? Just the whole process of timing the contractions and making sure this is, we know what we're doing, and just realizing that I don't know what I'm doing.
I remember learning how humbling it is to be a dad. I remember my second son, he was a little guy, and I did something in public to embarrass him. It wasn't a big deal, but I went up to him and I said, "Hey buddy, I'm sorry that I embarrassed you in front of other people. It certainly won't be the last time." And without missing a beat, he said, "Well, Dad, it wasn't the first."
I remember the day Gabriel was born, and I came home and the AC had broken. It was like 150 degrees in my house. And he was so uncomfortable, and I thought, this kid is gonna die. There's no way I'm gonna make it at all that this kid would ever survive. But that first year was, oh my gosh, it was a roller coaster.
Interesting raising boys. I don't know if you're a dad who has ever driven your boys to the baseball field for their game and one of them shows up covered in poop and he's about to run out on the field. You got to do some quick thinking and cleanup with help from the brother, and that was a very interesting day.
Actually, when Gabriel was 4 months old, I had the brilliant idea of traveling 10,000 miles from my home to India. And I took this kid on a trip to India at 4 months old, and it was epic. And that began an enormous love affair that my oldest has had with traveling the world, similar to his pops. I guess this apple didn't fall too far from the tree.
Yeah, first year was a learning curve. I mean, so many lessons. I think one thing that comes to mind is just not realizing how much I needed to still grow. People would tell me marriage is gonna make you grow. It's gonna really, show you those weak spots. And I definitely learned that I'm more selfish than I thought I was. But parenting is on a whole nother level. I mean, being a dad, in one way it's easy because you would be willing to do whatever. I'd lay my life like that for my son. But at the same time, it's in the little things that you realize how selfish you can be.
Also, as a new dad, I thought I had to do things perfectly, but I'm doing things I've never had to do before. And would I say the right things when my wife was tired and all these things husbands and dads think about? And I wish, looking back, that I'd just been a little more relaxed and enjoyed it more. I would encourage a young dad to enjoy the process early on because it's something you'll look back on with wonderful memories.